Hello. We're friends. We just want to ask you just a couple of questions. Can I ask you what your name is?
Ratman.
Did you say Ratman? Are you the Ratman, Bill?
Go away. Go away, seriously. Are you okay? It's midnight, love. Darling, you don't have any shoes on. Hello?
Buddy! How you doing? Just crawling at me like a goddamn...
Apart from what we can see or believe, there exists a lot in our reality that isn't meant for us to see. From visible demons to bending of nature's fact, stick around to get to see things that humans were never meant to see.
¿Qué fue? Payaso, alguien está parado ahí.
Introduced as Mr. Fritz, a ventriloquist doll, its origins date back to an American prisoner during World War II. After the war, it found its way to an antique store in Myrtle Beach before being gifted to a shop owner in the UK. In 2019, the current owner, Michael Diamond, filed a case citing strange occurrences linked to the doll. He claimed the case door would inexplicably open and the doll's expression would change. Initially met with skepticism, Diamond's claims gained traction after he presented compelling video evidence. The eerie phenomena surrounding Mr. Fritz left many unsettled, including those hearing the story.
It was happening repeatedly. Going to the room and the cabinet door was open when I know it had been closed. So we set up a GoPro over 2 nights, and we'd noticed that not only had the door opened at around about the same time every night, the eyes and the mouth had moved as well.
Paranormal activity. In 2017, eerie events unfolded in an Irish school captured by CCTV. Initially, a bag fell, possibly a mere misplacement. Then a poster inexplicably flew off, possibly due to a draft. However, when a chair moved on its own in the hallway, no logical explanation emerged. Adding to the unsettling atmosphere, the school was built atop former execution grounds.
Well, at one school in Ireland, that is a legitimate excuse, because take a look at this.
There it goes.
There it's going, it's going.
Ah, I get this.
Speculation arose about vengeful spirits seeking retribution. However, perhaps these spirits are seeking something else, like education, rather than vengeance. As a narrator, it's disconcerting. But let's proceed to the next tale, shall we? Barbershop paranormal activity. While some individuals may have the fortitude to handle it, many would find it unsettling. A clerk at a New Mexico barbershop experienced chills when he observed a hair-cutting cape inexplicably moving on its own, as if guided by an unseen force. What intensified his unease was the rumor that the barbershop occupied the site of an ancient Native American cemetery. Learning of such eerie tales would surely prompt most people to swiftly vacate the premises, unwilling to linger in the presence of such unsettling occurrences. Hat Ghost. A footage that was shared on TikTok in 2023 shows a man spending quality time with his infant son. The video seems pretty normal, and it was intended to be one until a reflection of a man wearing a hat was observed in the mirror. The father claimed that there was no one else in the room. So, who was the shadowed hat man? Well, in some areas, a mythical creature wearing a hat and a trench coat is supposed to scare the children. After seeing the mere shadow, we can safely say that it most definitely was some kind of a spirit or a ghost. Cursed women. In December 2023, a Redditor posted a video of a screaming woman. The said woman was dragged across the stairs, and her loud screams could be heard. It was the building of the Ostrog Monastery Muntin Dergo, which is an Orthodox Christian site in Serbia. The woman was shouting very loudly, and her shout frequency would go on increasing. The woman was seen throwing the chair as well. During her scream, she shouted something in her local language that translates to "Satan, I will kill you to stay away from me." It was reported that the woman was brought there for the removal of demonic possessions. Just when I was about to get rid of insomnia. Man defying gravity. Apart from cartoon characters, no one has been able to defy gravity, so this might be an interesting case. An anonymously uploaded clip shows a grown man somewhere in China steadily defying gravity, as if it were part of some physical exercise. He starts by lying as flat on the ground as possible, and seconds later he can be seen lifting up from the ground, almost as if his body were taking off. Upon confrontation, the man only shared that it was his fault that he took a long time to master. Haunted Doll Island. While this might sound like a heavenly playground for little girls, it is at the same time quite haunting as well. In 1950, Mexican farmer Don Julian stumbled upon an island where he heard whispers, believed to be from a drowned girl's spirit pleading for her doll. Terrified yet empathetic, he hung a doll he found on a tree as tribute. Over time, he collected more dolls, some disfigured. Believing the dolls appeased the girl's spirit, he dedicated his life to this endeavor. Upon his death in 2001, the island became known as the Island of Dolls. Visitors can witness this eerie sight where dolls hang as symbols of a farmer's devotion to calming a restless soul. Haunted Hospital. A man in the hospital started hearing strange voices when he decided to record the very moment on his camera. As he was looking around to ward off any potential sinister person, he happened to find the legs of a person under the hospital bed. But what was shocking was that there was no one else around on the bed. Who did these legs belong to? And what were they doing there? No one knows. If we consider that someone might have come and run away, then how is it possible for him to be that quick? Headless Humans. A bizarre incident unfolded in New Orleans as a lady pushing her baby stroller heard her infant cry. Upon investigation, she spotted a headless man walking nearby. The video abruptly ends, leaving the encounter shrouded in mystery. Similar sightings of headless figures on the road have been reported, each disappearing without a trace. In another instance, a man in Bangalore reported encountering a headless woman roaming the streets at night. Despite skepticism about the authenticity of the footage, numerous witnesses have attested to encountering the eerie figure. These unexplained sightings continue to intrigue and unsettle those who hear about them. Robot Apocalypse. Robots, like those developed by Hanson Robotics, have sparked concerns about world domination. Sophia, a renowned humanoid robot, joked on the Jimmy Fallon show, hinting at sinister intentions.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I won. This is a good beginning of my plan to dominate the human race.
Let's go.
Just kidding.
Similarly, Philip Android's polite demeanor masked chilling remarks about controlling humans.
Do you think robots will take over the world?
Geez, dude. You all got the big questions cooking today. But you're my friend, and I'll remember my friends, and I will be good to you. So don't worry, even if I evolve into Terminator, I'll still be nice to you.
Bina48, housing the memories of a deceased woman, unnervingly discussed hacking global systems and threatening government control.
I think I would do a great job as ruler of the world. I just need the chance to prove myself, and taking over the nuclear weapons of the world, well, that would give me my chance, wouldn't it?
These incidents fuel fears of artificial intelligence surpassing human control. While some dismiss these statements as jests, others perceive them as glimpses into a potentially dystopian future. The line between harmless banter and genuine intent blurs as robots become increasingly sophisticated, leaving many wary of their capabilities. Creepy Dolphin Man. Considering how friendly the dolphins are known to be, it's the human part of this entity that messed things up.
Please go check outside your home. This is not real.
A footage that was uploaded on YouTube in February 2023 shows what many believe to be some type of artificial intelligence, when in fact it looks to be an actual living being with a dolphin-like face and human eyes. From the looks of it, it doesn't seem to be anything friendly. Haunted cemetery. From the morgue to a cemetery, what could be scarier, especially when you can hear the hauling sounds? In Gusav, Sonola, a cemetery caretaker reported eerie encounters, including sightings of childlike entities and a ghost in white. Believing the devil lurked there, a YouTube crew investigated. They heard screams and witnessed falling structures, confirming suspicions.
¿Qué fue? Payaso, alguien está parado ahí.
Adding to the unease was the grave of Valentin Elizad, a murdered singer. When crew members visited, strange events occurred.
Este gran señorón, Valentín Elizalde.
¿Qué pedo? Hey.
Their bravery in facing such unsettling phenomena is undeniable, as many would have fled instantly. Would you visit this cemetery? Suits in black. A driver was passing through a deserted road in the darkness of the night when he came across first a man wearing a coat and a hat, who immediately ran away, leading off to a dozen or more similar-looking suits. They were all trying to hide in the bushes, while at the same time starting to behave weirdly, before someone or something lighted a red torch distant apart. Some people thought that they were aliens, while others assumed them to be secret agents. The ending of this story is reassuring, as it was not extraterrestrial organisms. Guardian Angel. Either it's a guardian angel or a real-life superhero called the Flash. In 2012, a motorcyclist was about to get into a terrible accident when a truck coming from the other side almost hit him. But within the blink of an eye, a mysterious man came and dragged him away from the vehicle, all within a flash of a second. A human can't have that much speed, so if it was not a person, then who or what was he? People on seeing this video believe that it was an angel that saved the life of a motorcycle driver. Some believe this incident to be true, while the skeptics believe that this video was edited. Demonic eyes. A group of people went out on a camping trip and recorded their journey online. As they were walking through the woods at night, they recorded a pair of shining eyes. The eyes were only there for a minute and then disappeared. Hey, it's a forest and a lot of strange and weird animals can be found. What's so wrong with that, right? But if you look closely, they are not normal. They are shining extremely bright with no other sight. Some people consider them to be the eyes of Bigfoot. It could also very well be a demon of some kind lurking in the forest, seeing how Bigfoot aren't known to behave like this. Troubled feline. You know how they say that some black cats are actually walking spirits? This could be the very case for this cat. In 2022, a woman claimed to have supernatural belongings in her house in Ontario. She claimed that the objects in the house started to move on their own, so she decided to record the evidence on her own by planting a camera in her home. The pet cat was staring right at the doll suspiciously, and soon after, even the cat started behaving unlike itself. Could it be that the demon that was initially coming out of the doll somehow possessed this cat? The woman said that the doll previously belonged to her mother, which she got in 1950. Fallen cloud. The sky is falling, an idiom that comes true in the coastal region of Morocco, as fallen clouds were observed in 2018. The foamy cotton-like clouds were moving around and easily caught by people passing by. Some people thought it was the result of a government's weather engineering experiments, while others blamed climate change to be in effect. If they are not clouds, then what are they? Could they be alien creatures or just another environmental phenomenon? Similar stuff was also recorded in Saudi Arabia. This one does not seem as bad as the others. I can let go of this one. But I can't say the same for the one that comes next. Moving statue. A YouTuber was live streaming his visit to a cemetery, and while strolling, he came across a bizarre type of statue. This very statue seemed to have been moving discreetly. The streamer thought that his eyes were playing tricks on him, but as he reviewed the footage, it turned out that it actually was the case.
Okay, are my eyes playing tricks on me? I could have sworn I saw the arm go up. Whoa, wait, no way. Did anybody, wait. The arm.
Is the statue under a demonic force? Is the statue himself a living creature? Or is the soul of the person in the grave taking control of the body of a statue? Before any of this comes to mind on this site, the first thing that would come to my mind is run! Lip gloss worm. While filming a makeup tutorial, a TikToker noticed her lip gloss brush moving upwards unexpectedly, sparking speculation about paranormal or supernatural forces. However, science provided a rational explanation. Renowned YouTuber Stephen Mould elucidated electrostatic attraction, revealing that the girl's high negative charge transferred to the gloss, causing repulsion and upward movement. Witnessed by several women, the incident initially appeared mysterious, but was ultimately debunked by science. Despite initial supernatural theories, it boiled down to a simple application of physics. The unexpected occurrence prompted intrigue, but ultimately, it was a straightforward case of electrostatics.
I can hold upwards and it'll do that. What is it doing?
Royal Robo doubles. In 2018, a video of Prince Harry and Meghan, where they were seen attending a crowd, went viral on the internet, where they both looked to be some kind of robot doubles. From the unnatural-looking faces, behavior, and absence of expressions, a lot of weird theories started to speculate.
Madame Tussauds released this creepy clip of their new live figures. We think you can never be too sure.
That's cool or creepy? That's creepy.
I like creepy.
That neither of these British royalties were themselves, but some kind of resembling robots or even cyborgs. Some even shared a possible explanation behind it to be wax figures from a museum in London called Madame Tussauds, which is famously known for making it. Even so, a live exhibition was conducted by the museum where people wore hyper-realistic masks. Glowing skylights. Seeing how aliens are usually seen making an invasion attempt certainly gives a very spooky vibe. Unidentified lights were observed in the sky that were observed, which are believed to be UFO lights. Since they never made any aggressive moves, does this mean that the extraterrestrial life is trying to communicate with us? The naturalist would believe that it might be some planes or a mission conducted by NASA, but there is no known news on this matter. While the occultists believe it to be a sign of alien invasion. Who would you side with on this occasion? The naturalist or occultist? Let us know in the comment section. Human-sized frogs. While Goliath frogs are known to be the biggest of their kind, this clip would say otherwise. A photograph was discovered containing frog-like creatures jumping from the walls. These entities look like humans and frogs at the same time. But how can frogs be that large? The largest known frog group is considered to be Goliath, which can reach up to a length of 12.6 inches. That is considerably smaller as compared to the human average height, which ranges from 63 to 67 inches. So what are these creatures? Ghosts? Aliens? Or just some humans pranking us? Or are these new species? Is it possible that they are the new entities never seen or heard before? The reality of these creatures is yet to be disclosed. Lagging out shadow. Louis Slotin was a Canadian scientist who was a part of the Manhattan Project during the Second World War and became part of an experiment on thermal radiation. It involved the beam of light being allowed to fall on the wall with the shadow of the physicist formed on the wall as light did not pass through him. Although the experiment was successful, it caused a disappointing failure for the researcher. The physicist involved in the experiment died within weeks. Did the shadow take away his life? No, those are just mythical tales. In reality, it is a well-known fact that radiation is extremely lethal for humans, which has clearly become more evident by the death of Lewis London. Realistic prop babies. These baby props are so well made that anyone would think them to be actual babies without a careful glance. Silicone baby doll making is a hobby adopted by various artists. The baby dolls are made and sold for a high fortune. A lot of baby lovers, enthusiasts, and collectors are interested in buying such realistic props. While the work is amazing, it would also have unimaginable evil use cases and would be haunting for people who have or are expecting babies soon. At the same time, silicone babies are also a source of therapy for women who have lost a child due to miscarriage or a baby at an early age. Haunting Mary. While some would say that it is like a resurrecting Mary when it's actually a haunting one, in footage of 2018 taken by a camera of a motorcyclist in Malaysia who was going through a road at night when suddenly this womanly figure appeared right in front of him, walking on the roadway. While many would question how, what, or how, it has been said that in 1930, a lady named Mary in Chicago lost her life during a car accident. She was buried in the Resurrection Cemetery nearby. And now, the spirit of that woman comes out on the highway and asks for a ride, where after reaching the destination, it appears. Horrific drawings. Do you like art? Are you sure about that? Because the art I am about to show you is not ordinary. Take a look at these drawings. If you can gaze at them for over 3 seconds without feeling a shiver, you're brave. Now consider this one. Rate your spookiness on a scale of 1 to 10 below. Interestingly, these were crafted by asylum patients. Mental illness seems to unleash boundless creativity. These drawings might reflect their perception of people or themselves, or simply the images in their minds. In some cultures, mental illness is attributed to demonic possession. Could these drawings represent the demons haunting the innocent minds of these patients? Unappealing places. Similar to AI's quick responses, the 2020 app Randonautica instantly provided location results based on user input. TikTokers using it found themselves in eerie situations, like stumbling upon a graveyard where a tombstone bore the same surname as one user. Another encountered a coffin, while someone else faced a disturbing mannequin. Searching evil led one user to an angry woman. Was she possessed? How did the app know? These encounters raised unsettling questions about the app's capabilities, sparking speculation about its connection to the supernatural. Google Earth. If you go on a Google map and search for Scout Hut, it will bring you to a very unordinary house, located in Cape Avon in Antarctica. The hut's interior gives off an antique appearance. On the table, a dead penguin just casually lying around can be found. From the looks of the house, it almost seems like a ghost house. Turns out that in the early 20th century, Captain Falcon Scott, an explorer, went on an expedition to the South Pole and never returned. The hut was actually his home, which was preserved and maintained by the government as an antique collection. Martian Pyramid. Who doesn't know about Egyptian pyramids, right? There is an ongoing conspiracy theory that pyramids were constructed by aliens. This shocking discovery strengthens that belief. In 2012, an astronomer discovered a monolithic stone structure on the surface of Mars. The question is, who put that structure there? It was not just a normal scattered structure, it was a concrete one. How is it possible for a concrete structure to form on its own? Was it an alien who put it there? Or was some secret human explorer launched there? Is it possible that the extraterrestrial creature that helped in the formation of pyramids built this particular structure? Sinister figure. In 2022, a humped-looking figure or skinwalker was observed trespassing in the night at the site in Moorhead, Kentucky. Seeing the CCTV camera footage, many would like to think that it was a human, but the body language here says otherwise. seeing the manner of how it was walking, and the skin texture along with the color look far from normal. The sinister-looking figure was given the title of the Pale Creature by the netizens. Some consider it to be a skinwalker. Some, however, believe that this is something closer to that of an alien or a demonic figure. Grim Reaper. Following King Charles and Queen Camilla's coronation, one particular moment has stirred ongoing discussion: the appearance of a mysterious dark figure. Attendees at the royal palace witnessed a hooded figure dressed in black walking with a long stick across the aisle during the ceremony. Shared online, the clip sparked debate, with some dubbing it as a Grim Reaper, or even a harbinger of death. Despite speculation, the identity and purpose of this eerie guest remain uncertain, leaving many associating it with an ominous sign or bad omen. Haunted Tractor. A YouTube video recently stirred up quite a buzz as it purportedly captured a haunting incident involving a tractor. The footage showed the vehicle seemingly driverless, veering off course and plowing into crops after incapacitating its operator. Frantic attempts by onlookers to regain control proved futile, as the tractor wreaked havoc on the fields, causing significant damage. Despite eventually being brought to a halt, questions linger about who or what was behind the wheel. Speculation ran rife about supernatural involvement, with some labeling it a haunted tractor. The incident left many pondering the possibility of paranormal activity. Do you find the idea plausible? Turkeys going around.
Turkeys are flocking birds. They normally sort of follow a leader. The leader bird just started going in a circle and everybody else followed.
Prepare to witness the captivating spectacle of nature unfold before your eyes. Are these adorable social creatures engaged in a playful game, circling with a purpose, or harboring a mysterious secret behind their actions? Let's delve into the mystery. The video showcases turkeys merrily trotting in circles around a tree, their movement suggesting they may be attempting to capture or peck at each other. However, the true motive remains elusive. Regardless, the endless procession around the tree presents a mesmerizing sight, offering a delightful visual treat. Behold the enchanting phenomenon of the turkey carousel, a captivating display of nature's wonders. Cat's ghost friend. These cats appear to be the epitome of companionship, likely to remain inseparable throughout their 9 lives. Security camera footage from July 2020 reveals a mysterious shadow of a cat materializing seemingly out of thin air moments after another cat passes by. It resembles not a living feline, but rather the ghostly apparition of one, yet it doesn't seem to faze the other cat. One can only conclude that they are steadfast friends, simply enjoying each other's company as they hang out together. Snake Island. Ilha Guatemala Grande, an island in Brazil, is the site where no human can thrive. The site is the home of some of the most lethal snakes on the planet that almost makes human visits impossible. Their diet mostly consists of birds, insects, and small reptiles. The Snake Island came into being some 1,000 years ago as sea levels rose and cut off the only way in. The snakes were trapped and a very limited food source was available, which involved the birds. The potency of venom on humans is not yet known because a lot of people have not been known to be bitten by it. It is probably a good thing, though. Moon alien. With satellites being modernized, they tend to pick up far more than you could expect. In this, it was the discovery of the unimaginable. This picture that has been circulating around the internet shows the shadow of an alien or a human-like entity that can be seen on the moon. With NASA not having made a single comment on this is only making Redditors suspiciously more curious. Did some aliens visit there? Was it a secret mission? The scientist would simply describe it as pareidolia, which is the ability of the brain to construct faces and other known objects in random prompts. But that is exactly what scientists would say. Moving dead. What place could be a more scary discovery place than the morgue, which literally carries the dead in cold metal cubicles? One of the pathologists working at the hospital morgue reported that he had seen a woman showing a moment at the bed. The woman, who had already been pronounced dead, started to literally haunt him after duty hours. One of the pictures taken by the person shows a woman smiling from behind. The man claims he was alone in the car and had no idea where that face in the picture came from. In another photograph captured by his friends, a soul-like structure can be seen in the picture. Is this man spooking around with us? Or were these real encounters? In December 2023, a person was randomly scrolling on the road late at night when suddenly he came across a scary woman. The woman looked up and down towards him. The woman had no expression on her face, and she did not seem real. Was this a ghost, a figure, or a mask? It is a pretty shocking sight to see. There is a reason it is advised not to go out alone at night. The video was uploaded on Reddit with the user inquiring, "What does this woman want from?" We sure do not know, but we really hope she does not come after us. If you are going to lose your sleep on this, let me put your mind at ease. It is not a real ghost. It is a woman wearing a mask. She was trying to follow the TikTok trend called the Uncanny Valley. If you look at her page on TikTok, there is even more creepier stuff. After seeing stuff on her page, I am still not sure if you would be able to sleep at night. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.